We just got done with 2 days of trading, and we've had some ups, we've had some downs. I think I finished up, yesterday was like 4,000, today I think like 300 or 400 realized and 700 unrealized, so roughly 1,000. You know, could have done trades a little better, but I made some mistakes. I had some successes, but I hope that you guys learned, you know, how to kind of structure your trades. You know, how to plan the trade, how to find the best trades, how to have the right risk reward, and how to exit trades when they're not going your way. And that's what I think live trading can do faster than I can type any alerts, or even on webinars where, you know, shit's going crazy on my screen and I'm trying to trade and I'm trying to talk and narrate. And I think this is a better setting. But let's go around the room. Name one lesson that you learned over the past 2 days.
We had an awesome past 2 days doing live trading, seeing some of Tim's trades live and some of what I was doing, and it was just really cool to see everybody experience everything live and learn from a lot of the lessons we had the past 2 days. I love, you know, being here live where people can ask me a question right when I'm making a trade, don't have to worry about typing anything out, and just super convenient and good to engage with everybody one-on-one.
It was a great couple days trading with everyone here. I learned a lot from all the different perspectives. I think having a small group really helps in kind of like finding your niche and the way you trade best. One thing I used to do a lot, and I've actually learned today, was I was focusing too much on percentages versus actual dollar figures. And I actually, for the first time, see the value in that. I also was very inspired by Connor. Thank you so much for coming. He's a great kid, and I look forward to your future trading. And I want to thank Tim and everyone else for such a great event. Thank you so much.
This is my third time at Market Mastery, and every time it's great. It was very inspiring to meet Connor and his story. He's so young, and I'm jealous, but it's great. And the best thing that I learned was, you know, go and find what you're good at and just refine, and you'll be able to make profit. I trade a little bit in the afternoon, small positions just to test it, and I'm still a morning person, so, you know, if it works, you know, then do it.
Instead of sitting at home every day doing it by yourself, you know, seeing other people trading and just talking about what you're looking at every second at home, it's just a different environment. It feels really good to be here, and I want to thank Tim for you know, all his video lessons and all the work that he's done and put into everyone here. One lesson that I've learned, I guess, while being here, I'm strictly like a futures trader, so but just seeing how Tim reacts to be able to cut losses in real time helped me like learn that aspect of being able to be more disciplined on myself. Got a lot out of it the 2 days, and I appreciate it.
I have to thank Tim for inviting me. I really took the opportunity, of course, and took some time off from my usual daily work, and I really learned like how to trade earning winners. It's the first time that I made like 40% in 2 days and grew my small account, so it's really great to see that it really works. And yeah, I'm excited to take the opportunity and the challenges for the next weeks, and try to learn, of course, as much as I can over the weekend.
It's my first time at the Mastery. It's very, very inspiring what Tim is doing for everyone. Also, Connor's story it helped me a lot. Some of the lessons that I learned in these 2 days is how to be really disciplined, carrying losses. This is one of my first mistakes that I made. Also, it helped me to really better time the schedule of the trading. Before I was like maybe the whole day like looking at the computer. Now I understand like first hour in the day, last hour in the day is the more volatile, and you know, where you can make better trades, and when almost everything happens. So these two things are help me to improve. I do it by myself at home. You know, you feel a bit lonely. My girlfriend wakes up and she thinks I'm a little crazy with the computer so many hours. And here, you know, it helps a lot to talk to other people, to see how they think, how they react to the different, you know, situations in the market. So it helped me a lot.
It's a really fun weekend, I think. I got to thank Tim for that. The humor was on point throughout the whole weekend. There were some great laughs we had in here. It was great meeting Connor. Really cool guy, very inspirational. And I think one of the biggest learning curves that I at least found throughout this weekend was seeing the psychology of trades throughout the whole day, not just the morning, not just the afternoon, but watching the setups set up throughout the day and understanding the buyer's side and the seller's side and the difference between the two, and how Tim either cuts losses or goes into a trade based off the whole day stocking the stock. That was a huge learning curve for myself and is going to help me, especially with buying dips and cutting losses quickly.
I've been with the Trading Challenge for about 4 months now. It's my first time being in a Market Mastery event. I just went to the Vegas conference, and I want to thank Tim and Connor for both coming in, sharing their story with us. It's been life-changing for me so far, you know, being a college student and really like honing in on the knowledge that will allow me to form my life to better places. I think is something that it's invaluable. You can't place a price on that. And I would say the biggest thing I learned is like the trade psychology without the trade, like Michael mentioned earlier. It's being able to track a trade and like learning why you go into a trade, not just, you know, trading for money or so to speak, but, you know, recognizing key support levels, recognizing key resistance levels before you actually enter a trade, so that way you can plan your trade successfully. So that's what I learned. It's been well worth it, seeing Tim, seeing the legend, and all these haters who think he's some kind of like ghost or something. But Tim's for real, and you know, he's a great guy, very humble guy, and it's really an honor to learn from him and actually be able to learn life-changing lessons.
Been trading for full-time for about 3 months now. I've been with Tim Sykes since last year. It's my 3rd Market Mastery class. All I could say is that doing this by myself for 3 months straight, I was very nervous, not confident in my trades. Documenting everything, going through it. It's easier to get in the position, but then you get too scared and I end up getting out with losses. But this weekend, I just realized that actually I am on the right track and I just need to be more confident in myself. And, you know, watching Tim trade, that just helped me build my confidence. And so I'm going to come back strong. I've networked with some people here, so, you know, we're going to trade some, you know, ideas and whatnot and help each other out. He gave me $20 because I had lost $20 on cutting my losses quickly. So I had him sign it, and I'm going to frame that up because that's the most important lesson. Getting out, I'm cutting losses quickly, and then the stock goes up. There's always that risk that it can just drop. So, you know, looking at those indicators and reacting quickly is the most important lesson. And eventually, I'll start making better profits and, you know, hopefully become one of Tim's next millionaires, you know, and then give back to the community.
It's always interesting between, you know, the good trades and the bad trades, but the key is that we show it all and you experience those emotions so you can see, you know, how do you react with a good trade? How do you react with a bad trade? How do you try and learn from the recent price action in the market? You know, I'm still learning. You know, this is a constantly educational experience, whether you're trading for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 15 years. And the lessons do get easier. Trading does get easier once you know, learn how to manage your emotions and try and trade discipline. But, you know, as I proved actually once each day, you know, yesterday I didn't do my research ahead of time before buying EFOI's Morning Panic. That cost me. And then today I went a little too big and I didn't think about my whole account size. So these are problems every single trader makes. All you can try and do is say, oh, wait a minute, I made that mistake yesterday. Let me try not to do that again. So that each mistake helps you develop into something better. And you shouldn't be afraid of making mistakes. Like, I'm not embarrassed to make these mistakes in front of you. Like, I wish they didn't happen, but they did. You can't take it back. All you can do is learn from them. So learn from everything, document everything, you know, review everything. Like tomorrow, I'm going to be looking at these trades and I'm going to see what can I do better. And that's how you do it. And you refine over time and you grow your account over time. And, you know, if you keep working hard and studying enough, like, you will be rich over time. Some people takes a year, some people takes 5 years, some people takes 10 years. But if you get in the educational mindset, there's no way you won't succeed. The only people who don't succeed are those who give up or who, you know, let their losses or mistakes, you know, really influence them. And, you know, no one's proud. I mean, I'm not proud of making my mistakes. I'm not embarrassed, but I'm not proud. But if you let those mistakes and just things that are going to happen get you down, then the game wins and you lose. But I think that if you're diligent and determined, you know, you can accomplish a lot and you can really do a lot more quicker than you think. You know, there's a lot of people out there who think that, it's irresponsible to say, look at my student who made all these millions in a few years. I did the same fucking shit, a little over a decade ago. So it's not just one or two examples now. There's several examples. And I think you'll be surprised once you learn how to grow your account exponentially from 1,000 to 5,000 or 5,000 to 10,000 or 20,000. It can really take off. And it's very cool to see. So I'm excited to see who's going to be my next millionaire. And it's probably going to be one of you guys because you put in the time and effort, and that's what it takes.
My name is Tim Sykes, and I teach people to trade stocks. I am a self-made multimillionaire.
So this is the ideal trade that I'm going to talk about. I want you guys to understand every single aspect of this trade.